We are on, this is ABS. You got to give it now, I am on a 7th anniversary. You got to go. 7 years of Governor Willie Madabrochukwu Obiano in Anambra State. From where to where? Where were we? Where are we today? Where were we? And then, by the way, we're going to launch, we're going to premiere our jingle, our song. It's called Come to Anambra State. Anambra is exciting. It's a very wonderful place to be. Costly Willie Madabrochukwu Obiano, Anambra now. If you enter for night, you don't even know. Everywhere there are lights. If you go one street or the other, from place to place, you can be walking around Anambra State till morning. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this show? Let me pull my seat and have a seat. My name is Tony Oneweek. Welcome to Governor Willie Madabrochukwu Obiano's 7th anniversary studio of the Anambra Broadcasting Service, Anambra State. His Excellency Chief Dr. Sir Willie Madabrochukwu Obiano Apokodika Guleri and his government will have been on the saddle as Anambra State government helmsman. Let's premiere our anniversary jingle. Come to Anambra State.
Anambra, hey, Anambra State, Obodo Memo, come to Anambra, make you sing. Come to Anambra, make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona, where ya? Obodo silly welele. Everybody sing and Obodo silly welele. Bona, where ya? Obodo silly welele. I want to tell you waiting day for Anambra. I said me, I want to tell you waiting day. Waiting day. I want to tell you waiting day. Me, I must to tell you waiting day. Abokwe security, better security. Okune unenu, street lights, better hotel, just like America. Nukute portu, landing and taking off. Waterfalls, Zukala one. Obuni keke, Omambalari, Ibuku adifas, Efos River Niger, Market, highest in Nigeria, International Conference Center. Ijaya Gulu Lekyo, Manegene Garianya, Odi Tuli Budedia. Come to Anambra, make you see. Come to Anambra, make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona, where ya? Obodo silly welele. I say everybody sing and Obodo silly welele. Bona, where ya? Obodo silly welele. Anambra light of the nation, oh yeah. Anambra light of the nation. Obodo silly welele. 21 week on the microphone.
This song is powered by the Anambra State Ministry of Diaspora Affairs, Indigenous Artworks, Culture and Tourism. Come to Anambra State.
Join me right now as I bring into the studio a man that is a very special person. A man, I told you, we are observing social distancing. So, yes, thank you very much for removing your mask, so that I can see your face, because we are on Facebook Live. The whole world is watching us. Okay? I will be talking with the Honorable Commissioner for Commerce, Industry and Wealth Creation. Join me, make welcome Honorable Uche Okafor, aka Wiper. Onyama Wiper. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Very much.
I'm very, very happy that you are here. You know, as far as this government is concerned, honest to God Almighty, that the governor has done well is an understatement. And you are a principal character, so that's why you are here with us today. I want to ask you one question. I'll ask you a few more, but 7 years of Governor Willie Obiano, 7 years. What is your candid assessment of his performance?
His Excellency has done so well. We are likely also to celebrate 7 years of non-violent crime in Anambra State. So, and you know that whatever you talk about, if you don't have security, whatever you're doing is not going to work.
Yeah, security is the primary duty of government, security and welfare.
So he came in here as a governor when we have major security challenges. And what he did was to attend to our problem according to priority. He prioritized security, like you know that what determines the economic development of every state is social stability. Yeah. Without social stability, you cannot talk about economic stability. Yeah. So we want to thank this legislature for, first of all, giving us that enabling environment whereby every other thing has to depend on that. So for that alone, yes, whatever we are talking about is because we have security. If not for that, we won't be talking about development and other things.
I don't know if you want to remind the viewers and the listeners, our listeners, it will fed day to put your hand here. It was here, them bound. Oh, if I mean, na Kaduna, yes. As an under the filling station. You get it? Now, if you go, you got like a letter ego. You will park your motor. Leave the filling station. Come up and do it, level fuel. Leg it fuel, let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to find it. We will move. I'm the one in Femen. So, I said, I'm not bra. More about it's a Ghana Caruda in that way. Because when he say the call, because they have a time to reminisce, a time to think about where we were and then where we are. There's
a time where you cannot carry a handbag and move on the road. You try that, you are at your own.
You lose the bag in your hand.
So we know there was a time people did their traditional marriages outside Anambra State. Because the guests wouldn't want to come to Anambra. Like what we did when the governor was giving a chieftaincy title at Ekiti. For us to go to Ekiti here, we have to make sure we move with heavy armed security men for us to go to Ekiti. Because you know what is going on there. But in Anambra State now, initially the major stakeholders we have here, if we can harness our human resources in Anambra State, we'll be very, very okay. But what we have is major stakeholders who only come here with very long convoy and armed policemen without having a factory in Anambra State. But by the special grace of God, most of them we are not able to come back home in the past. But since His Excellency came in as governor, they do come here. But most times we don't know whether it was better for us when there was a group, but they only come here to disturb our governor. Coming here with a lot of political agenda that doesn't suit what we have on ground. But thanks be to God that Anambrans are coming down to Anambra, celebrating both their Christmas, Easter, traditional marriage.
Estates are springing up, businesses are coming here. Everything. And the serving commissioner, what role have you played in the government of Obiano? What do you consider your greatest achievement as a commissioner?
Okay, I started as commissioner for transport. And when I came into transport, His Excellency has been trying to ban Okada in Anambra State. Not just the entire Anambra, but Greater Onitsha and Greater Okada. Because at a stage, we noticed that some criminals do use Okada to rob people.
Yes.
So when I came in, His Excellency told me, he gave me 3 major assignments. One is the ban of Okada. 2 is to the uniform color of buses in Anambra State, and also the uniform color of Keke in Anambra State. Then the traffic lights at our major junction, because then we were having issue of traffic here and there. Believe me, I took over as commissioner for transport in March 2018. That was when I was sworn in. But by 1st of July 2018, issue of Okada at Greater Oka and Greater Onitsha is now a story of the past. We were able to do that without conflict or rancor. We believe in direct democracy, whereby we go down to the people, tell them what the government wants to do, and make sure they buy into the idea. So I engage them, and at the end of the day, by 1st of July, they left the streets without enforcement. You can see what happened in Lagos. They banned Okada, they brought about many problems, if not for answers that started at the heat of the crisis. They were burning vehicles on the road in protest, but in Anambra, we were able to do that without any problem. Then, the uniform color you see today, in buses and KK,
was your initiative?
Was done under my watch, under the director of Excellency. I was able to actualize that because of my relationship with the unions. I called them, they were agitating that they changed their color in 2008. And I told them, apart from that color, what you see is color, but there's a security code attached to every bus that KK in Anambra State today, whereby whatever you commit, once you snap that number, you can tell you exactly who you are through the barcode, who you are, who owns the KK, every information about you is already there. And you can see the traffic light aroma here everywhere at major strategic places in Anambra State. I was able to do that in 32 locations in Anambra State to ease traffic. So those are the things I did while I was in transport before I moved to Trade and Commerce. Then I coming to Trade and Commerce. Like you know, what we normally do in Anambra State is normally the old type of business whereby you must personally visit the shop before you buy whatever you want to buy. But globally today, you know what it's called e-commerce. Thereby people can transact their internet online, and so when I came in, I was able to introduce that to make sure that now you can source your goods anywhere in Anambra State without going there physically. And we're able to make sure, you know, whenever something good comes, the fake one will equally come. So we've also done so well in making sure that fraudsters don't take that advantage over our people. So we've done a lot. And let's see, like when I came in, after I took over as Commissioner for Trade and Commerce, that was when this COVID started initially. So with the help of His Excellency, we were able to get all the markets in Anambra State. And like everybody will believe that because of the volume of markets we have in Anambra State, that COVID, that Anambra will be worse hit by COVID. But because we are able to do what is right, first of all, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, we were able to, like you know, we treat market union in Anambra as another tier of government, like we also do to town unions. So we interface with them through their market leadership. So we brought them, had a meeting with Excellency, another meeting also at Oka here. At the end of the day, we agreed that every market will provide us with a required number of their task force to be trained by the Ministry of Health. So, based on their capacity, Giga Market brought about 40 people. The other smaller one brought about 20 people, but the list was 20. So we trained them on how to manage COVID in markets. So, and they followed the protocol. That was why the number in Anambra State wasn't as much as other states. So,
Honorable Commissioner, you are too much, to be honest with you. With your antecedents, what you have done in the market, what you have done in the transport sector, how very difficult to believe in a motor. You can shop like that, is that?
Yes.
Because your relationship, as an wiper, all your man come down. You have to go anywhere a lot of. So, Honorable Commissioner, I'll be with you. This is still the anniversary show, you know, with Tony 1 week. And right here, I have the Honorable Commissioner for wealth creation, commerce and industry. Honorable Uche Okafor, Wiper. Yes, I see you, and we have reactions from Facebook. From Gladys Nkiru, nice one, more grace to lead more. From Aneduma Maka Petra on the shop, is truly populated. Yes, so, and that one is shop. I don't know, 10-story building. No one person and the cool million, but go that 10-story. Once the other on the shop, from also Francis Omaga Naman, watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. It is responsibility of government to provide a conducive environment for the citizens, revere security, job opportunities. That's why they are there for us. Thanks and God bless you. From Prince Kachi, Governor Obiano is a man of God. May God bless him real good. And then finally from Kene Onwalo, Obiano is the best governor so far. What we are talking about is Naine Mofman. And even in a commissioner, I come be loading airports. I come be loading vendors. I come not now. They want to require anything. Because they man, only even if you like, kill yourself. Somebody go smile. Alright, commissioner, we'll come back to you, but we'll just go for a short break. Tell them, tell the people in Lagos, tell the people in Abuja, tell the diaspora watching me, Indiana, Brahman, America, Europe, everywhere. Come to Anambra, make you see.
Obodo silili welele. Anambra, hey, Anambra State. Obodo silili welele. Lelelele. Come to Anambra, make you see. Come to Anambra, make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona weya. Obodo silili welele. Everybody sing and Obodo silili welele. I want to tell you waiting day for Anambra. I said me, I want to tell you waiting day. Waiting day. I want to tell you waiting day. Me, I must to tell you waiting day. Above security, better security. Okune unenu, street lights, better hotel. Just like America, Nukute Porto, landing and taking off. Waterfalls, Zukala one, Obuni Keke, Omambalari, Ibuku at the fast, Efos River Niger, Emaketio, yes in Nigeria, International Conference Center, Yagulu Lekyo, Managene Gariana, Odi Tuli Kudedia, Anambra make you see. Come to Anambra make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona weya. Obodo silili welele. I say everybody sing and Obodo silili welele. Bona weya. Obodo silili welele. Anambra light of the nation, oh yeah. Anambra light of the nation. Obodo silili welele.
This song is powered by the Anambra State Ministry of Diaspora Affairs, Indigenous Artworks, Culture and Tourism. Come to Anambra State.
It's 1 year to go, Wiper. 1 year to go. What would you say that Anambra will remember Willie Obiano for after his tenure?
The first flight will land in Anambra under Governor Willie Obiano's service. The first ever flight, and that might be a major question by the schools we use. When they go to class and ask, when did the first flight land in Anambra State and under whose administration?
It's a big one. It's a big one, really. What is the position of the airport? Can you tell us a bit? Because, you know, some people think it's a joke. Some people think, you know, if I read comments, sometimes when I go online, you know, when you say Anambra International Cargo Airport, some people, you know, normally there's internet hooliganism. So I don't. There are comments I don't get bothered about. Mana achonke wafa echi kaineme 7th anniversary of this government, and so far, I'm thinking the flagship project of this administration is really going to be that airport if it happens. So from an insider, what do you have to tell the people about the airport?
I don't want to say everything.
Okay.
Because I know His Excellency is keeping that airport as a surprise to them.
Close to his chest, yeah.
Close to his chest. But I can tell you that everything he says about the airport, or whatever he said about the airport, is right. I've been there.
I've been there too.
And a lot of people have been there, but you know, you are not allowed to take pictures there or to send anything in the internet. Yeah. Because I know you want it to be, you know, when you're planning a surprise birthday party for your wife, you don't need to say everything. Because when she knows about it, it will be a surprise again.
Your wife is different from Indian Brown because if you're inside your wife is your wife. And your wife is only one, except you are polygamous. Except you have 4 wives. You don't be surprised for you.
You know the governor is the father of the state.
Yes.
So I don't know.
The pictures, some of the pictures, the internet. At some point, you know.
Because the airport is not in another planet.
Yes.
Some might sneak out.
Yes.
So I'm not saying that the airport is in another planet.
Okay.
It's also on the face of the earth. But people could, but I can tell you I was there with His Excellency on Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
And what I saw, you know, let me tell you one thing about our airport. Anambra, like we Igbos, because we are from the southeast, where we have comparative advantage is in trade and commerce. And greater percentage of our population are traders. They do go abroad to get their goods. And just think of what it would be at our cargoes that will go to clear in Lagos, Kano, Abuja, everywhere. It's now landed in Anambra State.
If I go on, your ministry gone and really set up. It was not wealth creation.
Exactly.
It's wealth creation.
So as Commissioner for Trade and Commerce, I think I understand the meaning of that airport. Yes. I think I understand the economic value of that airport to Anambra State. So it's not about you, it's not just a passenger airport, but an international cargo airport. Yes. So when we have everything here in Anambra State, where you can travel from here to abroad, return down here in Anambra, and your goods come down here also in Anambra State. What the Excellency is building is an institution that will serve the next generation. It's not being political about it. We're just trying to do what is right from the Anambra. Attending to our problems according to priority. That's what the Excellency is doing.
You grew from the ranks. Yes, you grew from the ranks. You know, Ibulapa. That's not okay, Ibulapa. Okay, boy. You got to go. You grew from the ranks. What would you say sustained you and made you perhaps the most consistent member of the kitchen cabinet?
Anyway,
Obiano. You grew through the ranks. You got to go? What's the secret?
Well, I'm an ESCO member. I'm not a member of. I don't know what you mean by it.
Oh, kitchen cabinet means even in America, there's kitchen cabinet. Kitchen cabinet means people that are close to government.
I understand kitchen cabinet as domestic staff.
No, my friend. Honorable Commissioner, kitchen cabinet is very simple. Kitchen cabinet is one day, no, the main man. And so, I keep talking down the government of His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, the President of Nigeria. And you say kitchen cabinet. And then you might be talking about the chief of staff, some ministers that are, that makes things happen.
Okay, let me tell you what I think.
It's in the positive sense anyway.
Let me tell you what I think that has sustained me.
Yes.
His Excellency is somebody that simply, because he came from the private sector, where everything they do is based on performance. So His Excellency is just interested in result.
Yeah.
He doesn't take no as an answer. What he needs from you is result. Like when I was Commissioner for Transport, we have issues of criminals hiding in shanties that we have all over the state, for the people normally come out from those charities to help people. He gave me clear directive. The directive was clear. Clear all the charities in Anambra State. Okay. And we have to do that because we are going to engage market women. Some are pregnant women, some are aged women. So if you go there in the daytime, yeah, you're going to confront them. Okay. But for us to do that successfully, it has to be a night job. You allow them to do their businesses, later the roads, at night when they are asleep, because they must have gone with their valuable items. You go and clear all the charities. When they come back in the morning, they won't see it. It was then that he gave me directive to clear Marine, where we have criminals and hideouts in Anambra State. Part of what led to the security we enjoy in Anambra State today is because we cleared all those flashpoints. Marine, Nostra, Harbor, Kara, and all those places. So, imagine a commissioner waking up every night. I leave my house around 11 p.m. Come back 5 a.m. Because I have to do the whole assignment. The whole operation has to be night operation. And I did it for like 1 year. That was why we were able to clear most of those criminals. In those operations, there are places where we covered guns, we saw guns, we saw a lot of things. So, and when you frustrate them, because when there are no hideouts, criminals will move away. And this light you're seeing all over the state is not just for fantasy, it's also for security. And when a place is lighted up at night where you can see purpose, so criminals prefer to do their job in a very dark area. So the light goes in Anambra State is part of the reason why there is security in Anambra State.
Honorable Commissioner, it's been wonderful speaking with you. We're going to open our lines, but we'll go on a short break. That short break will be Anambra, because I guess Anambra, I am a line. Then I made the line, I got no videos yet. So this is still ABS. Obiano is going to be 7 as the helmsman of Anambra government. We're looking at the past, the present, and the future. And like the Honorable Commissioner has said, it will get better. It is good right now. Come to Anambra State.
Anambra, hey, Anambra State, Obodo silili welele, welele. Come to Anambra, make you see. Come to Anambra, make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona weya. Obodo silili welele. Everybody sing and Obodo silili welele. I want to tell you waiting day for Anambra. I said me, I want to tell you waiting day. Waiting day. I want to tell you waiting day. Me, I must to tell you waiting day. Above security, better security. Okune unenu, street lights, better hotel, just like America. Nukute portu, landing and taking off. Waterfalls, Zukala one, Obuni Keke, Omambalari, Ibuku at the fast, Famous River Niger, Emaketio, yes in Nigeria, International Conference Center, Yagulu Lekio, Genegariana, Odi Tuli Budedia, come to Anambra, make you see, come to Anambra, make you enjoy. Everybody moving around doing their business. Oh yeah, bona weya. Obodo silili welele. I say everybody sing and Obodo silili welele. Bona weya. Obodo silili welele. Anambra light of the nation, oh yeah. Anambra light of the nation. Obodo silili welele. 21 week on the microphone.
This song is powered by the Anambra State Ministry of Diaspora Affairs, Indigenous Artworks, Culture and Tourism. Come to Anambra State.
Oga Wiper, in these 7 years, any major regrets or low points?
Not at all.
What are any regrets?
No regrets at all.
At all. Hello?
Hello, young man.
Yeah, I'm in
Every commissioner or one chief from our.
Okay, now one them.
Obiano,
Thank you so much.
Nobody is taking the ball. Why is taking one of the Nana State? The first governor here look at change. Pamtech. The first governor I said to government. The government is playing all of the land. Now, what is how much what you the one person is not lost. So, now, people now. This is Obiano. I never know back in it. What is Obiano? No, 10 hours. I said, I mean, you're not getting one. But I don't know one. Good job.
Na mana ka na egwe na ekwuru maka salary nwoke na-akwụ ọ na-emu
Go na make ya kana no na ka yi.
ọ na-akwụ salary bụ every month
I go there.
ọ ndị salary bụ problem fa ọ nwere steeti na-akpọrọ ya hello ị nọ na mbuka n'odume oge nnọọ
I want to look at things, and they are not trying, because they are not going to work.
Thank you so much.